deep under the sea with me. Let's go explore. Let's talk about the truth. Let's talk to a mermaid. Let's talk to a mermaid.
Great. Don't even get to sleep in. Okay, I'm going to show you what I have to. Anyways, so I'm going to show you how much effort it takes to take a real shot that's good in not having the best conditions. So what I have here is I'm shooting for deep within, and because of my really cruddy camera and locations of being able to fit my laptop to take video, I have to put it on the counter in the kitchen. So I have to change scene locations. Well, I have to use my underwater camera to get you some good shots of the jellyfish, which is in this bowl. Well, because the bowl is small and because, can't always just be grabbing new bowls and shit. And it'd be more realistic to the screen, to the flop, for me to put it in this kind of bowl. Well, because the camera's lighting is off, I have like all the lights on the house, like up. I have them all up in this room, trying to film this part because the bowl is dark. And I'm gonna show you what I have to do to film this part. I'll put this little intro part into the video. And I had to take the flashlight. But turn the water up. Okay, here to take the flashlight. And of course, the battery is backwards, so I had to fix that. So you turn the flashlight on, stick in my mouth, like this. I shine it down to the bolt, and I stick the camera in here and record it, and then try to make it sound like I'm talking normal. I mean, this shooting this stuff is really not easy. It's not. And I wanted to show you what it has to do just to make a simple scene, how much effort has to be put into. Because I know there's people that are like, yeah, my fancy CGI, she has all the kind of firepower and she's squirting water out of her hands and all this stuff. And she doesn't have a lot of casts. Casts are hard to find. It's hard to get people to do. A lot of people have stage fright. A lot of people are just like, you're not a famous producer, you're not famous, you're not this or that. So people are butts. People are massively butts. So it's hard to get actors. And availability and all that stuff. And so it's hard to do that, let alone find props and make props look realistic, because everybody wants the most realistic, most da-da-da-da. And that's not really fair necessarily, because I don't have the budget, because you'd have the budget if I had more supporters. And thank you for those who do watch and support me, but just so you know what I have to go through to do scenes, like tying a fishing line onto things, thread when I can find fishing line, and I'll have more tutorial videos to show you what I have to go through to do a shoot. I mean, there's like when I did everyone, which I've learned that people are mean on social networking sites. But when I did my Mermaid in the Basket photo shoot, I did all those pictures by myself, and I had to climb out of the basket and press the time. I had it on a timer. I had to press the button and have it take pictures. And sometimes, for certain cameras, the timer, you have to reset between every freaking picture. So I had to do that sometimes. So I want you to see that that I don't put a maximum amount of effort into these, because I do. And that it's not as easy to make a show as people think it is. But if you really put a lot of effort into it, the theme, the ideas from the show should be what really matters. So, thank you for watching, and I'll have more tutorial. It's kind of a tutorial because I don't know, just what I do to try to make things good for you guys and for me, so I don't look like a hack because I don't try. So, thank you for watching. Well, okay, I gotta put my tail on. And so, as you guys can probably tell, because the way I'm not looking at you when I'm talking, that I am narrating over this. That's one part you have to do about editing videos. Now, I have to put on my tail in this scene. And this episode, season 2, episode 3, has been re-edited and reposted, which I'll post a link below. But it takes a lot of effort to make these episodes. And the last episode I did that's actually fresh, I think it's episode 7, and that took me 3 hours to edit because a bunch of the data was lost on different flash drives because it was ridiculous. And just filming the scene with holding that flashlight in my mouth and holding the camera was one of the most hardest things that I had to do filming wise. And I've had to crawl and in things and on top of things in a lot of uncomfortable positions to make films. Putting your tail on, one of the hardest things you have to do because you have to slip it on and then you kind of have space in your feet to walk. And then you have to get onto what you are, like my surface, which is beveled. The surface is so, and it's wet. And you have to sit there, and then you have to slide the fin on, and then slide the fluke or the, like it'd be called a silk, like if you were talking about like flag guard, over it. And plus then you have to do makeup, and you have to do all the production stuff, and you have to move all the bowls and unnecessary, like, items in the picture that aren't in the scene. Plus you have to adjust the camera. Sometimes you have to read back, go and edit. A lot of editing over voices. Plus things fall. I've fallen like that. I've fallen off a lot of objects and it hurts. Plus I have my mermaid page, my cosplay page, my art page now, my channel, and trying to get views. I let's play. I produce of all of my own music. I just made a Twitch and it's the same as my Twitter. It's Komori5Kitsune. So it's just managing a lot, plus with anxiety from school and art college. So there's a lot to do. So this is just like a behind the scenes. Like this is the struggle that I go to film that one boring so-called scene on the counter. And I wanted to show you guys because what might be like a minute or so or 2 minutes in an 5 to 20 minute episode is actually a lot of effort just to get that, because I don't have usually a whole crew behind me. I sometimes have my mom will help me, or sometimes a friend will set up the camera, but a lot of my friends are camera shy, or a few of them aren't really believing in my cause, so a lot of it's a lot of self-work, and it's a lot of effort, a lot of going through video and editing out children, a lot of editing out sound of children or doors opening or closing, making sure the shots are perfect because I'm trying to make a good quality video for you guys. And there's dirt. There's always dirt or cat hair, trying to wipe that off before a video. And just, I want you guys to understand that I put a lot of work into this stuff. And like, subscribe, hug, follow, all that. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you guys understand and enjoy my videos.